Josh, there's always excitement for start of the season, but with this year being the final year of Messa Rink, and today's the first opening practice here at the rink, is this only a special meeting going into the season?
Yeah, I think you want to make sure you do this place right and you honor and pay respect to it because it's been such a great venue for college hockey, and a lot of cool games have happened here, and just hearing all the former players kind of talk about their favorite memories has been pretty fun this off season.
What does it mean for this final season? I mean, does that make this season, getting ready for the season, even more intense? You want to do well and leave this good impression this season?
Well, I think it's been something that we've been talking about all off season, and the fact that like what this arena has meant to the people that have come before us, and how we want to make sure we play the right way. But I think there's big expectations for us just to try to take a step as a program and as a group.
Now, it's your third year as a head coach. What have you learned in your first 2 years, and how excited and confident are you heading into year three?
Well, it's been a growing process for like this group and myself, and now we're all a little bit more mature, and kind of know how the league's going to run as a head coach, and they know how we're going to operate as a staff. So I think those freshmen that played a lot 2 years ago are now juniors, and we're expecting a big step from them. Guys like Cullen Ferguson and Josh Nixon and Caden Viegas that are seniors, like we're looking for. So it's kind of exciting. We're not a young hockey team anymore. We got some experience, and we're ready to go.
One of those juniors, and John Polkow, he had a great year. I mean, the expectations for him could even be higher this year.
I think that John had a great offseason. He looks strong. He looks physically ready to go. We always have big expectations for John, and that's not going to change.
What do you see in this team and the growth of this team compared to a year ago?
Well, I think that there's just a lot more maturity from again those younger players, and I think they all kind of saw what it took to win in the playoffs last year, and for us we got to take that next step here and keep advancing. But it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of work early. You can't be trying to make up for it at the end of the season.
What are your goals heading into these practices leading up to the exhibition game against Providence, and then the regular season game the next day against Army West Point?
Yeah, I think early on here it's going to be all about effort and our habits and details, just making sure we're doing things the right way. Keep building on the way we've been playing, and as you get moving forward, we'll go into making sure we're handling the puck well and passing well, and then from there add in some structure. So early on, it's just going to be all about our compete and our detail.
Have you decided on captains yet?
We haven't yet. Obviously, like we expect some guys to be a part of that leadership group, and guys like obviously you mentioned John, but Cullen Ferguson has done a great job leading. Caden Viegas, Josh Nixon, Nick Young are all guys that come to mind for me that are going to be in that leadership group.
Unfortunately, the hockey world was hit with tragedy a few days ago with the passing of the Godot brothers, especially Johnny Godot. What was he like to watch as a college hockey player?
Yeah, I mean, this is a tough one for everybody. It just hits so close to home, and the fact that he's a college hockey player that everybody was drawn to, and just how special he was. And then it's tough, and just everything surrounding it is terrible. Just myself thinking about I have an 8 and 10-year-old son, and what that would do to your family. It's heartbreaking.
What was he like to watch? I mean, how good was he?
I mean, he was Johnny Hockey for a reason. I mean, it was pretty special. Just the way he would take over a game and how talented he was, and just how fun he was for everybody to watch.